was really, I thought that as well after watching that one. I thought it was a lot of the year around. It sounds so stupid now, because I help, you know, help out training the kids at County Club and that. And I'd never tell them. Joe would probably tell me off at some point when back in the gym, but I thought that was running well, you know, early on. But I was running, the fight was a bit boring. And I thought, I've got to do something here. Like, it was a great atmosphere, great crowd, but I've got to give him something to sing about, shout about. And I look forward to watching it back. And I'm just glad by the sound of what everyone's saying, we put on a good fight for everyone.
You mentioned the crowd, you had to pay on your shots, which was Manchester Crolla.
Yeah.
How much did it mean to the fight?
Yeah, everything. It meant absolutely everything to me after everything that's happened. So I was here at the reopening a few weeks back, and it was a very special night, very emotional night. We had there's people who was in there tonight for the first time since that. Had family members who was here that whole night, and they come out to support. So it was an emotional night for a lot of people, and I thought I had to make sure I got a win.
So your cousin was caught, did she get a shot?
Yeah, she was here tonight, so she'll be going on, you know, after. I know it's not very dangerous there, you know, something I said. As I say, it's talking about, really, the everything that they wanted, Manchester, even going back down to lightweight. So I think it will be fair. Let's get it back in the high school. Back in, staying at lightweight. I think we showed there that as long as I die properly, I can do lightweight. That is my best way to fight it. So if you're up for it, then let's do it. I ain't got a problem with that. Listen, like I say, we go away and we'll assess things, but I've certainly got, first of all, I'm going to have a little break with family, so everyone was going to break, but yeah, I know that they get the swollen nose down, the shot like Ricky everywhere. And yeah, no, listen, I always say the eyes Joan. I think we're very alike in Ricky's in. We get amazing support. I've said it before, very proud obviously, very strong, but when Flower Scotland plays in there and that hydro, I find it hard not to sing along to it, so it's just really clear. I've got no problem in going there. I'd say we'll go away, we'll see what's what, but if that's the best offer on the table, that's all we get.
There was so much talk in the future, you should say there's plenty of it.
I'm not sure 100%. Obviously, when I lost against Congo, everybody would write me off against it. I was finished. I've not got it left there. I've always said, Tony said to me, well, I'd be the first to admit it. And Tony said if he fought in the gym when I'm sparring, everybody I train, all the youngsters, these are all top class fighters that I'm in the gym every day with. And if I was taking too many punches and sparring off them, or if I was to keep up with them and stuff like that, I would with myself this time. It's not for me anymore, but that's not the case. I've definitely got another few big fights left in me. Like I said, I've got another few years.
Not 50 then.
50, but next fight is going to be number 50, and I keep saying it, I can hit 60 or 70, so it's happens.
If the rematch isn't next, where fights are?
Wrong example, say the fight in the middle. In my eyes, I fight some fighters, just we always see it. Tony and Eddie did tell you exactly the same. It didn't want you one bit.
Same question to you, Anthony. If it is a rematch next,
honestly, whoever join it, think weigh up the options and see what's the best option. Obviously, my aim is to try and win back another world title, and whoever gets me there the fastest, or whoever the chance and the opportunity comes, whichever champion that may be, I'll happily take it.
Yeah, I think that the rematch is an obvious fight. I think Scotland will come out in their numbers. Anthony's going to want to know the numbers, and so is Ricky. I know it sounds like they'll want it, but it doesn't happen like that. They want to know, well, again, we've got to to make sure it's very lucrative to both. You've got Luke Campbell also in the mix, you've got Terry Flanagan, you've got Robert Easter. But, you know, there was a huge crowd there tonight, atmosphere. Very few fighters can generate the kind of atmospheres that Anthony Crolla and Ricky Burns does. You go to the Hydro, it's a very special night. No one's selling tickets in Manchester Arena like Anthony Crolla. You know, outside of maybe Joshua or a pay-per-view fighter. So again, the atmosphere in there tonight was electric, and you know, Anthony's at the stage in his career where world titles are very important, but also so are big fights. So are actually the numbers. So are, you know, they haven't got, despite what Ricky says, they haven't got 10 fights left. So it's a case of now they're in the final stages of their career. And it's our job to make sure they get what they deserve, which is as much money as possible. And at the end of the day, that's what it will come down to. You know, if Ricky Burns likes the money in the rematch and Anthony Crolla likes the money in the rematch, it happens every day of the week. But right now, you know, they've just had 12 hard rounds, and you know, they'll have a couple of weeks, and we'll work on it. And probably, I guess they'll be looking at March, April to come back and start looking at that date for the next fights. At 12,000. Well, you've got the Terry Flanagan fight, but you know, again, we're not going to be abused as what we are, which is a voluntary challenger. It doesn't work like that. You know, no disrespect to Terry Flanagan, he's a very good fighter. He can't sell 3,000 tickets in the arena. So Crolla's selling double digits every time he fights it for the last 3 times, certainly even beyond that. So again, the belts, we're not, I mean, maybe I'm not a bit fan, he's not desperate to fight for the world. Like, you know, if it's the right money, it's the right opportunity, he's not just going to roll over and say, oh, I'll do anything to fight for the belt, just give me 100 grand and I'll walk there. You know what I mean? For me, he's got to get the lion's share in that fight. That'll get laughed out of town. But that's how I feel about it. Ultimately, I won't make the decision. Anthony will make the decision. I will get the offers, I will look at the numbers of fights, I'll present them to Joe and Anthony, and they'll make the decision. But I believe, I'd like to think they feel the same. You know, it's not just a case of, oh yeah, whatever you say, we want to shot for the world title. You know, this is a very critical stage in his career where we've got to make sure that every fight counts, and that's exactly the same for Ricky Burns as well. An opportunity might come up for Ricky Burns to have a huge fight in America for a load of money. And then he'd look at that and say, you know, at the moment, I know he's only got one fight in his mind, but you know, again, it's not a game. It's not a case of just roll over and take any fight that sounds nice or someone on Twitter says you want to see. You take the right fights for the right financial terms, and that applies to both of these fights.
It's interesting,
Yeah. But Easter, you know, Easter's one of those fights where it's a fight you can bring to Manchester. No one's really ever heard of Easter. So it's actually quite a tough sell. And you know what? He's bloody good as well. But they all are, aren't they? I mean, Mikey Garcia might not stay around at 135 or, you know, it's a shame these two couldn't fight for the vacant WBC world title.
Well, I don't know if you can tell me anyone really, but Aaron's might give up and move up. I think Anthony's 3 in the WBA. That win tonight, sure, put up to 2-1. So hopefully Anthony will get a shot at the vacant belt before he decides to move up and fight Garcia up at that high weight division 140. You know, Eddie made more of that. That's moving away from America this week. He's still moving up, so Crolla will be like right up to 2-1 now for a chance for the voluntary as well. I just want to say quickly, I thought there's a lot of people say Sky did an arrow pick this week. I thought it was very disrespectful to Ricky Burns and Anthony Crolla by saying these 2 kids aren't good enough to fight on the world stage again. I think Ricky Burns tonight showed he's still got it. And I thought if it was a bad Anthony Crolla tonight, Ricky Burns would beat Anthony Crolla. But Anthony Crolla, as he said himself, had improved from 24 rounds before getting hours. And I thought it was a very good tactical fight. But no one wanted to make an error because the other one was quick to counter. I thought it was a very good fight. I was just disappointed that they were too quick to write off 2 good fighters that have served the game well, especially Ricky, a 3-time world champion, and he showed there tonight. He's still got plenty in the tank, and these people are too quick to write these off, and that's why these 2 are in. Ricky's been beat before and coming back. Crolla's been beat before and coming back, and write them off both off in a peril. They've still got it, and they've got the ability to perform the world stage. So I just want to put that across.
And you still hope it's a big time America before.
you know what, Sheldon, I say it, but then when I walk out there, and that crowd's behind me, and I don't know, it's special, it really is. But yeah, I'm sure people like the away trip. There's a lot of people who like the away trip, and it's one to tick off the list, like, but whatever the best opportunity is, like Eddie's just said, whatever makes sense as well. I just love the big nights. Like I said, I think, sort of to touch on what Joe said then, I think, and I said at the press conference, both me and Ricky would probably been allowed an easier fight. They got an undercard somewhere and no one would have said much, but I believe we're both proper fighters, and then all of a sudden we take this fight and everyone's going, not everyone, but a lot of people going, the loser's got nowhere to go, the loser's got to retire. But then if we fought someone, you know, who's both expected to be easy on an undercard, those same people would be like, it's a nothing fight, so you can't win sometimes.
Oh, 100%. Totally agree. I've shown myself when I'm strict with my diet, doing cheat, which as soon as this fight was announced, I was 100% on the case. Tony wasn't sure about whether I'd be able to do it or not, but showed them that I can, so not lightweight my weight.
That sounds like George Taylor. Probably not going to be that fight.
Money talks. I would rather stay.
I'll give you a clue. If that fighter got money, would be the one to put in the money.
Money talks. But for me personally, I'd rather stay lightweight. I can show that I can do it. But if we need to offer a big money to move back up there. But for me, then I would love to do this fight and get back to Glasgow.
How did you think of your Wethersfield veteran?
JD, where's JD?
JD sponsorship. Yeah, no, I'm so tired. I've got an after party now that I can't wait to get to. No, yeah, it's obviously after a tough fight like that, you don't get much sleep. I'll be a walking zombie for the next few days. Yeah, it's pretty sore. I reckon it was a great shot. I don't know, it's far, it's certainly far, but I'll go and get some bread in the morning and find out.
What shot did it?
What shot? You're joking, you were going uppercut. You were going uppercut, I don't know what round it was, but yeah, right on the nose.
Cheers, a round of applause, I think, for these two.